Naramdaman nyo, finally, meron akong vehicle. YouTube yung nagbibigay sa akin ng instrumento para magkwento. Sige, simulan natin sa ating couple, The Darlings.
Actually, YouTube as a platform is our digital journal talaga. Ever since. Si Levy kasi is fond of taking videos of our moments together. Ginagawa niya akong model eh. Yun. Tapos siya yung videographer. And then, we'll upload it. We'll have our friends and family see it. And then eventually, it grew to a whole new animal because we found a community, a cycling community, who takes inspiration from our bike trips together. Like, we bike from our place in Makati, going to Clark and back. Tapos sabi nila, kaya nila yun? Eh di kung kaya nila, kaya rin namin. So, it's evident dun sa how our community engages with us. And take note, most of our followers are straight couples, straight people that we often see along the streets where we bike. They come up to us, nagugulat na lang kami nila dito. Bang medyo nasa edad sila eh, nasa baby boomers generation that would come up to us and ask tips about how's your bike, anong ginagawa niyo para prepare sa mga road trips. And then we realized the content we put out there, hindi lang siya source of information, but rather it's our source of inspiration also. Because putting content out there drives home a powerful message that we are for inclusivity. We are here people, part of this vibrant community. And they love us for who we are, they accept us for who we are, and most importantly, they respect us for who we are.
Yes, and they even call you darlings.
Yeah.
Diba? Yun yung manifestation of the safe space that you've created. You've built a community of darlings. Isn't that amazing, Levy?
Yes.
Looking back, from the first time you created your first video.
Yes, actually, when I first created a video of us, yung gusto ko lang talaga mangyari is to showcase biking. What's beautiful about YouTube is hindi namin alam na while doing that, we are representing the community. Hindi talaga namin naisip yun. It's really about biking. And then, subtly, eventually, mas na-appreciate pala nila kami, not because of cycling, but because of our relationship. And never, actually sa YouTube, we never said na, oh, we are lesbians, makibaka. We're not like that. But siguro sa actions na napakita namin na genuine yung feelings, na love, na ang pagiging tomboy, hindi lang, alam mo yung puro attraction, ganyan. Parang, we're like, parang pag tinignan mo, we are like a normal couple lang din. So, mas naging open sila to appreciate the community. And eventually, naging alay na rin sila eh, yun. So, that's why nakita namin yung magic na nabigay ng YouTube sa LGBT community.
You're the real life girls love. Diba? Yun yun. Especially now, I have been hosting Free Becky fan meet. Ganun ka-strong yung lesbian and trans men community seeing two women in love in a digital space like YouTube. At kayo, yung testament na yun, kasi totoo kayo, totoo yung pagmamahal nyo. It's not fiction. How do you feel now that you are now providing that kind of avenue na, oh, pwedeng magmahalan ang mga kababaihan sa isa't isa?
Well, we feel empowered than ever before. Well, kasi hindi naman talaga kami nagtago as a couple eh. But we're just thankful for the community because they did not treat us any different from them. Yun. It's all about love.
Because you're no different. Diba? Salamat sa pag-ibig ninyo. Chasing the Sun, Marina.
Growing up in a very small town in Nueva Vizcaya, very mountainous, we don't have access to a lot of mainstream media. We just have cable and, wow, cable lang meron. Free TV, diba? But growing up, I really didn't see myself represented on TV, on those platforms. And then I graduated college and I started working as a TV producer and writer. And from then on, I knew na I wanted to make queer content, queer stories. And then I found the magic of drag. And then I completely immersed myself through this world. And kinalimutan ko yung day job ko. Day job pa tawag ko sa kanya before, pero ngayon diba, day job drag ito. Alauna ng hapon. Yun ang tunay na day job.
Yes!
But yeah, hindi pa rin nawala sa akin yung willingness to create stories, to tell stories, to write, to produce. And lagi kong sinasabi, si Marina na ngayon yung walking TV show ko. Si Marina na yung walking film ko. Si Marina na yung walking script ko. And with the power of YouTube, you know, I get to express that. I get to make sure that I tell stories that's very close to my heart, which is drag. Kasi diba, parang Chasing the Sun, for me, holds a very special place in my heart kasi it shows a different side of drag queens, what happens behind the scenes. Hindi lang yung glamorous costumes, hindi lang yung glamorous makeup, ganyan. And it's also a way for me to pat that little Marina at the back. Na parang, oh, ito na yung content na pinapangarap mo nung bata ka. Mapapanood mo na yung sarili mo sa screens. At hindi lang ikaw yung makakapanood. Pati mga batang kagaya mo nung bata ka na naghahanap ng kamukha nila on TV, ng kamukha nila on the screen, sa social media. You are now that image of inspiration for young Marinas out there. And I am just so honored and blessed to have this urge and talent of creating stories and to be able to share this with a lot of people. And, you know, just have fun with it.
We're feeling the fun. Through you, we're not just chasing the sun, we are chasing the fun. Di ba? Yun talaga yun eh. Kasi nagbibigay ka ng liwanag. And you just mentioned, sinabi mo na napapanood mo na yung sarili mo. Di ba? Sa TV, anong pakiramdam na yung mata mo, nakikita yung imahe mo?
We always talk about representation a lot. And it really, really, really strikes a chord to someone na naghahanap ng sense of belongingness, sense of representation sa media. And, you know, sometimes we don't need to go to safe spaces. Sometimes safe spaces is us. Alam mo yun? And for me to be able to be the safe space for young queer kids out there, parang nahihil yung inner child ko. Parang nahihil yung mga ano tawag doon? Mga sakit ko sa puso nung bata ako.
Mga bubog.
Yeah, mga bubog. And yeah, sana in the future walang mga bubog sa mga queer kids kasi they are now well represented and nakikita nila na yung mga kamukha nila on TV hindi pinagtatawanan, hindi nakatali yung t-shirt, tapos tinutulak or nangaagaw ng boyfriend. Alam mo yun? Parang we need better representation of the colorful stories of our community. And yeah.
And through providing that colorful, meaningful, and accurate representation, Marina, of course, there are children, young drag queens, who post comments on their YouTube account. What's the most remarkable comment you've ever received?
I don't have anything specific, but whenever I see comments na please come to Iloilo, please come to Davao, please come to Cebu, please come to Dumaguete. Last night, I was in Cebu, and ang sarap sa feeling na yung mga taong nasa probinsya na walang access sa mga drag shows, walang access sa safe spaces for queer artists sa mga probinsya nila, wants you to come there and be the safe space for them.
oh my God, it just warms my heart so much kasi parang, okay, my job here is done. And through the power of social media, nagta-translate siya on ground. And kahapon, when I was in Cebu, kasama ko nag-perform yung mga local queens ng Cebu, Viz Mindanao, and ang sarap sa feeling to be alongside them kasi minsan katulad lang din nila ako na, ano yun, local queen. And now I have this huge platform to share with a lot of people and hanggang mamatay ako, i-share ko siya sa mga taong nangangailangan ng platform. Yeah.
Nueva Vizcaya is proud of you.
Thank you.
I remember this distinctly in one of our conversations in LU. Ito lang June, first week of June. Sabi ni Marina sa akin, or sa amin, sa grupo namin, mas gusto kong nagpupunta sa probinsya. Ito bang kagustuhan na yon ay bunga ni Marina natubong Nueva Vizcaya?
Yeah, I think it stems a lot from that. Kasi I know how it feels being away from the city, being away from where all the magic happens, you know. And marami pa mga probinsya na walang clear education about SOGS or drag even, diba? Isa ako sa mga bata na yun before. And for me to be able to stand there, show up, and tell my story na my story is your story as well. So, yeah, ang sarap sa feeling na I get to travel to different provinces in the Philippines and to share this powerful art form of drag.
Isa sa mga nakikita ko magandang regalo sa'yo for your birthday is the map of the Philippines. Para isa-isa strike mo lahat nang galing na ako dito sa probinsyang ito. Diba? Isn't it? Diba? Marina was here. Diba?
Philippine tour.
It is a Philippine tour. Diba? Balang araw makikita natin ang mapa ni Marina.
Chasing the Sun and the 7,000
107
Yon. I'm
Depende
not a
bang-
scientist. Still not a scientist.
Sabi nga ni Charlene Gonzalez, depende din yan kung high tide or low tide. Thank you, Marina. Punta naman tayo dito sa ating galaero, 'di ba? Ang galang-galang si JM. 'Di ba? You travel a lot. I saw your YouTube video na may 237,000 views at the moment sa Japan na sinabi mong nag-resonate sa'yo. Ang gusto ko munang malaman, bakit traveling yung napili mong eksena sa YouTube?
Wait lang, bago ko sagutin, na-pressure ako sunod si Marina, palit tayo. Ganda ng mga sagot ni Marina, no? Anyway, kasi mahilig ako mag-travel talaga. Like, nung time na kumikita na ako ng pera sa corporate job ko, nag-start na ako mag-travel dito sa Philippines. Tapos, nito lang, mamaya masasagot ko yan kapag in-invite ko na yung ali natin.
Sige.
No, 2 years ago, na-inspire ako gumawa ng YouTube because of my sister. Tapos, ginawa ko yung travel vlog. No? Nag-start ako sa Boracay. Tinry ko lang, sabi ko, sige, total may gumawa akong travel, sige, film natin. Kasi ang sarap pala nung feeling na mababalikan mo yung mga travels ko. Hindi lang through the pictures, gano'n. Maganda pala yung may videos din para kapag gusto mong mabalikan yung travels mo, gusto mong mag-reminisce, mababalikan mo siya. So, before YouTube, I am, actually hanggang ngayon naman, I am a corporate professional. So as part of the community, yes, I am confident, kagaya nga nung na-share ko kanina, I'm comfortable and confident to be part of the community kasi I have the support of my family. Ngayon, I climb up the corporate ladder and then confidently, pero with YouTube, nalaman ko na meron pa pala akong kayang gawin. Na hindi ko ina-expect na bigla na lang, oh talaga, parang dumadami yung nagsusubscribe sa channel. So, inisip ko talaga, deserve ko ba ito? Ganun. Tapos, ayun, parang naisip ko na, oo nga. Itong YouTube na to is a space for me to be myself. Kasi wala naman akong ginawa eh. Pinakita ko lang talaga yung sarili ko. Sinshare ko lang yung mga simple things na masaya akong nakikita yung mga bagong lugar. Pag nakakakain na lang ako ng mga simpleng pagkain, happy na ako na bago sa akin. So, it somehow connects to the audience na maging happy sa life. Tapos, syempre, napapakita ko yun sa vlog, yung support ko for the family. So, na-appreciate din ng mga audience yun. Na being part of the community, maging happy, maging contented, and, love and support for the family.
Diba? Ang pero ay hindi magiging Peru kung wala kang lakas ng loob. Ngayon, pero muna tayo. Kailangan muna natin ng pera para maabot ang Peru. Okay. Mula sa taong gustong pumunta sa Peru, di naman tayo sa Peru. Our butterfly queen.
Actually, sa journey ko sa YouTube, I can totally relate kay Marina when you said representation. Kasi in the beauty space here in the Philippines, there was a lack of it. And at the first place, I made a YouTube channel kasi sabi ko, wait, parang wala masyadong morena, wala masyadong oily skin or dark lips. And I was like, hold on. And what's so crazy about it, like as simple as YouTube, filming videos in my room, ang dami kong na-open na doors from women, men, LGBT when it comes to morena, and also brands making more shades, which kinikilabutan ako with the power of social media at that point. So it's usually the lack of representation. And I can also relate sa inyo, yung sabi niya, most of my followers are straight. And honestly ako din, most of my followers are straight women. That's why I'm really shocked by it na it's, yun nga, creating safe spaces, sabi mo again, Marina, it's ourselves. Like the people when they see us, it's like, oh, she's a representation of hope. She's a representation of, oh, I can do it. Kasi kung kinaya niya, kaya ko din. So my whole, for my existence and my purpose in life is to show women and everyone in the spectrum to be confident, and your dreams are not impossible. Like everything is possible talaga. That's why sobrang blessing ng YouTube sa akin and content creation. Kasi you get to do what you love, like you traveling, bike, drag, the power of drag, mine is beauty. And it's applicable for all. Like everyone can do it. Like whether what gender you are, what skin color you are, it's available to everyone. That's why again, sobrang blessing ng social